Vet, baby.
Yeah.
Do that what you was just doing just now.
Yes, guys. Yeah.
We gotta start a girl group. Yeah. Oh. Do you know, honestly, if I had one wish in this world, it would be to sing. But that's cool. We'll move on. We'll move on. Okay,
No,
cool. Yes, that was talk to me.
I felt like my Shonda still. Love that.
What's your favorite song to perform?
Ooh. I did We Are like 2 weeks ago at the Windrush Festival, and I really enjoyed that because I got to wine.
See, now this is another thing. I've been watching your snaps, and you've been outside. I'm trying to be outside like you're outside. Like every time I watch your snap, you're at a festival show outside somewhere enjoying life.
Yeah, because I've been cooped up in the house. I've been suffering for 19 years. It's time for me to shake it on the yacht. Tell you that now. I've been suffering.
I've been saying that as well. And before I used to have reservations about saying shaking my ass on your yacht. Big up Nella Rose.
Because, is that Nella Rose? I said that.
Yeah.
See, I don't even pay attention to these people. I don't know. I
agree.
Yes, Nella.
I ain't gonna do anything else on the yacht. I'll be a good girl, but I'm definitely shaking my ass because I need to be outside.
I'm shaking. I'm doing the splits. I'm doing everything. I'm going on my head.
I put one leg on the railing and then shake.
Go on your
I'm joking, Mum. I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that.
Or 7. You found TGM Radio UK. Simply good music.
Hello. Hey guys, welcome back to The Zone, aka Mellow Mondays. I'm MJ and I'm back playing you some dope R&B, soul, a little bit of hip hop in the mix. I also have a special guest that will be joining me later on today. Her name is Aneesa Marie. If you know me, I've been plugging her since the day I found out about her, and she will be joining me a bit later for general chit chat. Last week we had Glory Nade. Big up Glory Nade. I hope you guys actually went to go and check her out as well. Went to go and listen to her music and follow her on all her socials. Big up Glory Nade. That interview is now out on YouTube. Ruth MJ Nardi. Go and watch it back. It's very insightful, and I really love like everything that she's about. It's also available on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, and all that other stuff. So yeah, you can find it. Kicking off this show this week with some new finds. So I've been on my musical hunt because, I'm looking for new artists to digest again. So I've been looking for new artists, and I'm going to play you some of my favorites that I found this week. First up is Shell with Different. And then there's an artist actually that I came across. Yeah. Oh my God, he's cold. Very cold. But when we get that, we'll get to it. But this is also cold. This is Shell with Different. Switching up again, there's some new music from Nux and Venna. Venna, I believe, is like his saxophonist, right? But I just feel like Nux is one of my favorite rappers to come out of the UK. Yeah, honestly, every time he drops, it's just a vibe, and this one is no different. Came out a couple days ago, so it's new. If you haven't heard it, now's the time to check it out. This is Nux and Venna with Standards. Okay, guys, that was Aneesa. Let me tell you, this next guy that I'm about to play, guys, I would like to say that I'm queen of the emerging artist or grassroots underground. You whatever you want to call it, I love to discover them. I love to find them. I came across this guy, obviously. There's a lot of people following him already, so I can't act like I'm probably late to the party. But his name is Notify. Why was I not notified that this guy exists? It's crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna play a couple of songs that I thought are cold. One thing that I must say, as well, his work rate is crazy. Maybe like this year in particular, like he's been working crazy because I went on his Spotify to go and see like his songs and listen to more music. And I swear this 2021, he's got like 16 releases this 1 year. So big up to yourself, Notify. Yeah, definitely turn on my notifications for ya. But anyway, I'm joking. Okay, let me stop with my cheesy jokes. But yeah, he's really good. I'm about to play him. You guys check him out. Make sure you follow me at Ruth MJ Nardi and at the Zone with MJ. Wait, this is Notify, and the song is called My Love and My Friend. I try to build her, I try to save her. So that was Notify with Close to You. I told you it was good, guys. You like him. It's got a bit of flavour, got a bit of soul. I know, how do I press pause on this song? Anyway, next up, I've got some Cilla Ray, and she's with Tiffany Evans. But more importantly, I'm with Aneesa Marie. She's in the studio.
Should I put the headphones on?
I never really use the headphones.
Okay, cool.
Kind of just. Well, actually, no. You're gonna need the headphones later because we're gonna play a game.
Oh, yeah, I like games.
Yeah. I don't know. I tried to make this one's game a bit difficult because last week I had Glory in the Head, and I felt like it started off too easy.
Okay, and she's just killing it in this. She's just killing it.
Oh. We'll see in it. I'm gonna have a leaderboard, and then whoever wins.
I love Glory in the Head as well.
She's dope. Yeah, she's dope.
amazing.
But I'm gonna have a leaderboard, and at the end of like season 1, I'm gonna send whoever.
Alright, I'm
the winner is
interested
a trophy.
to see what this game's
Yeah,
about.
no
Still.
problem.
I'm very interested.
But
to
before we
hear
get into it, because I've got a lot of stuff that I want to talk to you about and like get into your music and all that stuff. But before getting into it, I've got 2 more tracks that I've come across from artists that I've discovered this week. I've got Cilla Ray, who teamed up with American R&B singer Tiffany Evans. Yeah, on a new song. That's dope, right?
Yeah.
A new song called Open for Love.
Sounds beautiful.
It's really good. And then I've got some more music to make you feel happy, but we're gonna come back and get into it. Did you watch the Versus?
Versus? No.
Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown.
Never. No. Sorry.
What do you mean never?
I have my reasons for that. We discuss it later.
Oh, Bobby Brown.
I know I love Bobby.
Keith Sweat.
Nobody. No thanks. I'm okay.
Do you know what? I feel like we're gonna cut this.
He's a very nasal singer. It just does my head in. I'm like, oh, please sing from your diaphragm and not from your nose. Oh,
so after this song, we've got Keith Sweat twisted.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Not sorry.
No, wait. You need to watch the Verses. Okay, wait. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna play this song. We're gonna come back and talk about it. Okay.
I'm sorry.
For taking advantage of our sisters. Do you know why I got you magnums though?
Why?
Because in one of your songs, yeah.
It's like Chinese whispers.
Yeah.
To book up all magnums, maybe even God bless, no man can curse.
Exactly that. So I was like, what does Aneesa Marie like? Magnums. Cool.
Maggies.
But you don't like Keith Sweat.
It's not that I don't like Keith Sweat. I just don't. I'm not a fan of his voice.
I hear that. I mean, some people can sing. You might not like their voices. I completely get that.
Yeah.
But I just feel like you need to.
But somebody might not like my voice, and I completely get that.
I highly doubt it.
I don't. Because everyone's got their thing. Everyone's got that thing that they like, they don't like, the sound. There's a lot of good singers that I'm like, no.
Yeah, I hear that. It's like when people say Beyonce can't sing. I'm like, she can. You might not like her voice, but she can definitely sing.
Me and an old friend were having a discussion, and do you remember Check on It?
Ooh, you're looking like
the second verse, she sounds exactly like Kelly in that. You can play it after. Listen to it. She sounds exactly like Kelly, and I'm like, well, they have the same vocal range.
Do you know what? No, you can't take away from Beyonce's work rate though. She's a legend. So
I saw her live. I cried for 45 minutes.
Really,
bro? I cried. A big tear.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd probably cry if I met Beyonce.
Facts.
I'd probably be so stupid.
I'll drop everything, everyone.
I know.
Auntie beat.
Yeah.
Auntie beat.
I'd say something that would really embarrass myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, Beyonce, I love you. I know every one of your songs.
I can baby blue for you whenever you want me. Please. We end up talking about Beyonce at the time.
It's true. But so you didn't watch the Versus battle?
No. Sorry, I'm it's all about self-care right now.
I hear you. I do hear you. I watched it this morning. It was interesting to watch because it's like it started off great, and then the more they drunk,
or like Keith Sweat, men, like
it was like it went from Zaddy to
It went from what? Zaddy? It went
No,
from Zed.
Keith Sweat. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Is he still fine?
He is.
Oh, is he reading? It's like
He
Lorenz
is.
Tate.
And then he was just like there with the just drinking.
Did he have a hat on?
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
See, I really didn't watch it.
fresh shape up, everything looking fresh.
Looking fine.
Yeah,
That's one thing he is. I will
he
not
is
disagree
fine,
over
man.
there.
Maybe that's
He's
why I
definitely
like him,
fine.
because it's like, well, if you're fine and you're singing R&B music, man,
It's like H-Town. Like, but like to me, what's his name? Dino, Shazam, Di. I feel like the main guy in H-Town,
yeah. So those
which
names.
is Dino, I think. God rest his soul. Amazing.
like it helps, right?
He was fine, but the
Trust me.
others, yeah.
It's like Bobby Brown. Like I love Bobby Brown.
No, but
To
Bobby
a
Brown
certain
could actually
extent.
sing though, and he could move, and I think that's
Not
what made him so
anymore.
Yeah, but we all have our time. Bobby Brown was the man in the day.
He was the
no one
man.
could touch Bobby.
He was the man. But like Ivan said, he should have stayed seated. He should have. Not gonna lie to you.
I need to watch his verses then.
I enjoyed it though. I did enjoy it. Like it was a nice blast from memory past.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, can I just do it? And then we're gonna get into like
Yeah. Do your thing. This is your show. Please.
what do you want? Do you want Bobby Brown or do you want
Bobby,
Keith
please.
Sweat?
Bobby.
Girl.
Nice. Pass the tone. Listen to the...
I wanna play one of his like slow jams. Oh, so this is
I wanna rock with you, baby. That's the tune, go back.
Yes, that was Maya Lansky. That is her new alias. She's no Maya anymore. Do you want to get out?
I'm so sorry.
Sober.
I'm so sorry.
Sober.
It's Instagram being rude.
First,
You know what?
You
Ultimately,
insult Keith Sweat.
I know, and now look at ya, just trying to sort out your life.
So when you do your story and then it goes when you take a picture and then
goes back to
you're trying to look at the picture and anyway, yes, that was Maya Lansky. I want to say she's back.
Sorry, wait, hold on.
Okay,
Right,
so
I just made sense of that. Lansky.
It's her alias. I think maybe it's her rap alias. She's come
Is it
back.
supposed to be like Lewinsky?
It's just.
I really hope that's
Lansky.
not. Okay, cool.
I think maybe it's just like.
Okay.
You know how like P Diddy changes his name all the time.
I know, but Lansky.
Maybe it's just her rap alias because I've never really seen.
I'm
Maya
gonna do
something like that.
some. No, neither have I. But I enjoyed it.
I love it. I love the fact that
I
she can
love
just,
it when you love stuff. That's great.
Yeah, I love everything. Not really. Yeah. No, I love that she can come back here and like.
My love
Just-
is like.
But she can merge. She can merge with the times. You know, it's good.
Maya's one fine.
Anyway,
fine.
yes,
Mm.
but cool. We are joined by the
Aneesa.
fantastic Miss Aneesa Marie.
Hey, good evening.
How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Long time no see.
I know it's been a few years, right?
Yeah,
2018 is probably the last
I
time
think
saw you.
2018, yeah.
Can you imagine?
I can imagine because stupid lockdown. Yeah, we probably would have got this done sooner because you're definitely someone that I mean, we did like a small interview before, but I don't get to like divulge into your artistry as much as I would have liked to.
Yeah.
So today is the day that we're going to do it. Before I get into that, introduce yourself.
I'm Aneesa Marie. I am a singer, songwriter, and visual producer, actress, dancer, and amongst other things. And yada yada yada.
Actress, dancer, visual producer.
Yes.
These are all.
These are things that I do. I produce all my visuals myself.
Is it?
I create every treatment myself, and I produce every video myself as well.
Did you study like music or
No.
media or anything like that?
No. So I did it in high school. I was really good. Like I was getting A stars from like year 7, and then did drama in college. And I wanted to go to RADA, but my mum was like,
What's RADA?
the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts,
Oh,
and she was like, no.
Why didn't your mum want you to go?
Because she said that you're not going to make no money from dancing or acting or anything like that. So
You're
just let it
Caribbean,
go.
right?
Yeah.
Trinidadian.
Yeah, you remembered. I'm a Trini born.
Trying to do my research, you know.
Yes.
Are your parents? Are they fresh?
My
you-
mum, it's just my mum, and she was very. I wouldn't say she was fresh. She was very open to many things, but she, I think, was traumatized by life and therefore projected her fears onto me.
Are you first generation?
I am. No,
So-
I'm not even first generation.
So
My
your mum was
brother's
born-
first generation. No, I was born in Trinidad.
Ah,
Yeah.
really?
My passport's blue. As a matter of fact, I'm booking my ceremony this week to get my naturalization.
Is it? Oh, girl, we're having a party. I'm coming. I'm
I have
happy you're
to
here.
make an oath to the Queen.
Swear down.
Yeah.
Wait, what goes in?
So you either have to do an oath or an affirmation. Either like, so you swear by your allegiance to the crown and the Queen and country, or the affirmation is that you know, swear by self that
Yeah.
you know, honor the crown and things of that nature.
And then you chose to go.
The affirmation, there's no spiritualness. I'm not tying myself into bondage like that.
Because give the Queen as well. Like, I'm also trying to say abolish the royal family. I'm joking. Anyway,
After sis, so we
Yeah,
have to
no.
get our
I'm
stay
joking, I'm joking. Next week, yeah, the
Delete this
interview will
live.
come out.
Yeah,
But
you
we
do know what I
can't-
mean? After I got to delete the live now.
No, I remember my mum got her naturalization. It was like,
It's a big thing.
yeah, she had a big party. It was cool.
It's
like,
a very, very big thing. It costs a lot of money. So big up my my cousin and my old friend. That
Is that why your mum was kind of like, no, because maybe she knew that you would have it a bit harder in this country because you wasn't like a natural.
No, that's not the reason why. I
Okay.
think back home we have so being in the coming from the Caribbean, we think that the only option and the only way out is through education, because that's what you're told. I think the Caribbean is like 150 years behind, if I'm
Yeah.
going to be completely honest, and it's basically, it kind of replicates and mirrors slave-like mentalities. So
I
it's
hear that,
like
though.
you can only go to school, and that's the only way around that.
Did
And
you
if
go to
you've-
school?
I went and I started doing a law degree, and I was like, why am I doing this? I
Feel
came
you.
but I came out of school with 17 GCSEs. So
Yeah,
I'm like, sis, relax. I did what I had to do.
Yeah.
I've now come to London. I've been an independent person, X, Y, and Z. I've been able to allow me.
Come to London. Where are you from originally?
So I'm originally from Trinidad. Grew up in Dunstable and Luton. And then when I was 14, moved to Leighton Buzzard. And I can hear it in my accent now. And then when I was 17, moved to London. And I moved by
Okay.
myself. So
Do you like it here?
I think when I was younger, big up Vernon if you're still a part of this, but when I was younger and I first moved to London, I loved it. I was in love. I was like, look at this freedom, opportunity, the
Mm,
food, the people, the open-mindedness. And now I'm like,
You realise
can
it was all the
can I
facade.
swear?
Not really.
But no,
You
so
got
the
a
bills,
WhatsApp
the
message
bills,
about
it's
that.
the bills and it's the reality, and it's like, London is hard.
It's
Don't
hard,
ever get
right?
it twisted. London is hard, especially
so
if you're a black
hard.
woman. It's very
Oh.
difficult.
Just be trying to make moves and stuff. Oh God. But anyway, so when did you start your musical journey? Obviously, your first project, Turquoise Pineapples, came out in 2016.
So I started in 2015, at the end of 2015, December 12th.
See, and do you know what I like about you? Yeah, like
Mhm.
when you release music, but you bring out projects as well. So obviously you drop your singles and stuff like that,
Mm.
but you bring out bodies of work, and I feel like your projects kind of like tell a story about what you're going through in that particular place in life.
No, I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
That sounds
no, I
really
feel it.
bizarre.
They might be like 4-track EPs, yeah, but they make sense, and I think, wow, man, I
Mm.
hope she's all right.
Sis, wait till you hear the next one.
Is there gonna be a next one?
Yeah, no, there's gonna be a lot more. I've kind of been, for the last year, I've taken a break from music because I felt like with the whole COVID situation, I did try to like bang it out first COVID. I
Okay.
don't want to call them the first COVID. I
Yeah.
banged it out, and then I was like, I really need to take a step back and look at myself,
Okay.
nourish my soul, nourish my mental, my
Yeah, I hear
emotional,
you.
just nourish me. And now, you know, as Nikki said, well, you know, I took some time off, and I'm back, bitches.
Good accent, you know. Some time off. I can't do it. Anyway,
Basically,
what's your favorite song from Turquoise
Jesus.
Pineapples? What's your favorite song?
From Turquoise Pineapples? Could be Sweet Thing, or it could be Just Vibes, or We Are. It could be three out of those things.
Oh.
It could be Talk to Me as well. I do love Talk to Me.
I
It
love Talk to
depends.
Me.
I've always loved Talk to Me just because I feel so connected to spirit when I sing it.
And do you know what? That's why I like Talk to Me. Like your first project, that to me is probably your most neo soul like.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, like it's probably because to me it
More than Son of Anarchy. actually feel the magnet touching me.
No, this one is more so like Sons of Anarchy has a lot of anchor.
And cocky, yeah.
We're gonna get into that because
It's
but with Turquoise, that's where I first discovered you on. I think you was on an interview with FTO, and then I was like, nah, let me talk to you.
I remember.
Yeah.
And you had that spin of the week thing, the track of the week.
Yes,
thing.
I made
I
it
still
track of
have
the
the
week.
video of that on my phone.
Is it?
Yeah.
Honestly, when I heard it, I was like, whoa, who is this girl? And it's because it was just so, it touched my soul. Like it's
Thank you.
spiritual. So my favorite song from that album was Talk to Me.
Is it?
Yes. And
love
I
performing
think
that live.
it's because I saw you do it live for the session.
Ah, right. And that got like probably my first 4,000 views, like
Same,
of
yeah.
independent. I was like,
Same.
what happened here?
What was the guy's name in the Joshua?
Me and him still work together. He's
Still
my
plays your
MD.
keys?
Yeah, me and Joshua like that.
Oh no, man, he is very, very good. Does he play the keys in the song?
He plays no, so that is P Song,
Okay.
who's a Billboard producer.
Girl.
Yeah, he did XXX last album.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Do you still work together?
Yeah.
That's dope, man. Do you use live instruments in all of your tracks?
Not on the production of the ones that have come out so far, but moving forward. So I actually wanted to do a 5-year anniversary of Turquoise Pineapples with just like a live session. So that's what I'm planning on doing at the moment.
But okay, you guys probably want to hear why I'm gassing so much. This is Talk to Me. This is my favorite song from the project.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Orange moon, really come in my view.
That baby.
Yeah.
Do that what you was just doing just now.
Yes, guys.
Yeah.
Go on.
We gotta start a girl group. Yeah. Oh. Do you know, honestly, if I had one wish in this world, it would be to sing. But that's cool. We'll move on. We'll move on. Okay,
No,
cool. Yes, that was Talk to Me.
I felt like my Shondo still. Love that.
What's your favorite song to perform?
Ooh. I did We Are like 2 weeks ago at the Windrush Festival, and I really enjoyed that because I got to whine.
See, now this is another thing. I've been watching your snaps, and you've been outside. I'm trying to be outside like you're outside. Like every time I watch your snap, you're at a festival show outside somewhere enjoying life.
Yeah, because I've been cooped up in the house. I've been suffering for 19 years. It's time for me to shake it on the yacht. Tell you that now. I've been suffering.
I've been saying that as well. And before I used to have reservations about saying shaking my ass on your yacht. Big up Nella Rose. Because
is that Nella Rose? I said that.
Yeah.
I don't even pay attention to these people. I don't know. I live under a rock.
I agree.
Yes, Nella.
I ain't gonna do anything else on the yacht. I'll be a good girl, but I'm definitely shaking my ass because I need to be outside.
I'm shaking. I'm doing the splits. I'm doing everything. I'm going on my head.
I put one leg on the railing and then shake.
Go on your
I'm joking, Mum. I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, so you've been outside this. You've been outside this kind of summer, doing like a lot of gigs, festivals, or
so I've kind of I did a few. Yes, I've done a few gigs. But I guess more so just trying to connect more with the music again. Just get in tune with the sounds, get in tune with the instruments, because that's what I've missed the most. If there's one thing that I do miss throughout this whole COVID period, is singing live and just sitting there with music and just vibing and really feeling other people's energies and spirits and then bouncing off. And I had a great gig the other day, and there was a moment when we were singing We Are, and it was like, it felt so spiritual. I could have cried. I was just like, oh,
do you ever cry when you sing?
I did in January.
Oh no.
Yeah, I did in January because it was like I was going through some things at the time, and I think I was in hospital. I was in the mental hospital, and I was like I self like induced myself and what have you, and it was just like a time of reflection for me. And I remember crying when I was singing then, and that was quite intense.
Oh man.
But it was literally like, it's not even, it doesn't feel like myself. It feels like, if I was watching somebody else perform, it's like, that's a gift. That's God, that's spirit right there. And that's
do you feel like your music helps you?
Oh yeah, by far.
When I listen to your music, when I say like, I listen to your music, like I said before, and I'm like, I hope she's okay. It's like, sometimes you write about love. No, sometimes you write about love. Sometimes you write about, but what I always feel is like through your music, you're someone who wears your heart on your notepad, if you like. So even when you write songs, I can feel it's kind of like a therapy, like you're talking to yourself. Like, what part does music play in like your mental health and stuff?
I think, thank you for asking that question. I think that I've got a lot to say. I've been through a lot of things, and I think sometimes the way, because it's so charged with emotion, it's not received in the way that it's meant. And because I'm sad as well, so the way I say things anyway in general is quite blunt.
Yeah.
So it's just going to be like, oh, rare, like, oh my God. So I find my music as a way to kind of be the icebreaker between my emotions and my thoughts and my feelings about myself, about other people, about all of those things. And it sometimes, like, I've had moments where I've just started to write and I feel like I didn't even know this was bothering me.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like genuinely, like, it's just coming out of me, just pure catharticness. Like, it's just.
But
really...
this is why writing in general is good. Like, whether or not you sing or whatever, someone once told me to start journaling. Just start writing down your feelings, because it's true. Sometimes you'll just be writing, and you'll just be writing things down, and you'll be like, "Rah, do you know what? I never really thought."
Have you ever had that moment when you're praying, like if you're by yourself and you're praying, and there's something that kind of like, it feels like it takes over you, like you can feel that spirit? That's what that's literally the same thing that happens when I'm writing music.
That's beautiful,
but it's also quite scary, because it's like you have to be completely vulnerable, not only with yourself but with that energy.
Yeah.
And to me, that's like, but you just have to be trusting in that. So.
In a way, it kind of makes me feel like the gift is yours, obviously, but it's like given to you by like. So it's not up to you, kind of.
That's that's literally how I feel about it. I don't even really feel like it's mine. What's mine?
Yeah.
Nothing in this land really belongs to us. Do you understand? Like, everything on this earth is of the earth.
Yeah. Hey.
That's how I feel. Sorry, but we take it to that space and we go, oh.
Do you know what? I really want to have the conversation about mental health in music, yeah. But I don't know, like, what's appropriate. How far
this is why I love you.
With the conversation.
This is why I actually love you, because I did an interview last year, and the woman was like, "Okay, so you've been through domestic violence. Where do you? So you've been through domestic violence. Where do you feel you're responsible to those that go through domestic violence?" I was like, "Whoa!"
So you have to shoulder the whole burden. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's on my first The Bridge the Gap video. So I put a lot of. So I don't like to tell people. I'm very private, but I'm very open at the same time. There's nothing. I'll never lie about anything. But again, you don't give away your energy and your information just like that. You let people either that have the mind to see it, the spirit to see it, and X, Y, and Z, and you leave clues.
Oh man. Yeah. Did you do? Oh gosh, I don't want to bring you back there.
No, you're not bringing me nowhere.
When you was in that situation, did you feel like
space?
Yeah, was music part of your life then?
It's interesting. I've realized I'm attracted to men that have musicality within them.
So like producers, musicians.
No. It's like I've realized that it's usually somebody that wants and wills to do music, but doesn't do it. And I'm the person that's doing it.
Jealousy and envy.
And it does create a thing, but we'll discuss that another time.
Okay, so now for your next project, I don't know what to say.
It's fine, girl.
But can I just say something? You look absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
So
thank you. I've been in a very dark space for a few years, and I'm not gonna lie, today was like one of the first days in a long time. I'm like, sis, you got it going on.
Feeling yourself, right?
Yeah, and it's been a long time, and like just dressing up and having my hair done, having my nails done, doing those, looking after me instead of other people's children and other people feels so good.
Honestly, do you know the best way to kind of get to start feeling good about yourself is to kind of just taking care of yourself. Like when I first started doing my hair by myself, like
Did you
a
do
mess.
yourself?
Yeah, it's a mess. It didn't come out how I wanted it to come out. I mean, but you know, we keep it moving anyway.
You did that yourself?
Yeah, so I've been doing my hair myself for
I
a
will
long
pay
time
you,
now.
friends.
No. I tried to do my friend's hair and I couldn't even.
Oh, because it's a different angle.
Yeah, it's weird. But it's those hours that I spend doing my hair that I kind of rebuilt my confidence. Do you know what I mean? Because it's
I
like
love that.
it's like time. You take a day, well, in my case, like 2 days out to do your hair. All you're doing is like sitting down and just
You're looking at yourself.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That
And you're making
face-to-face.
yourself look good. Do you know what I mean? So then when my hair looks nice, I'm like, oh, I need to buy a new outfit.
Let me get my nails done. Let me
Do you
get
know
my
what I mean?
yeah.
So I feel like I don't think I've ever been like in a space where my mental health has been so bad. I've been very low, but one of the things that helps me kind of get back up is just take care of myself, because then I feel like a human being.
I realized that I spent too much time for the last 4 years looking after other people.
Yeah.
And I would neglect myself at the very end and then be somewhat resentful for it. So I just got rid of all of the things that were putting me, what I allowed myself to put myself in that situation. I just removed them from my life. And ever since then, I'm like, wow, going to the gym again. I'm eating.
Oh, wow.
I'm actually eating again.
Oh, beautiful.
Like, do you know what I mean? I'm putting on weight. I'm just.
Are you enjoying food?
Yes.
That's
So
the
2-3 years ago, I was shaking, having cold sweats when I was eating food. I could not physically eat food, and now I'm enjoying it. Yesterday, I lived by myself. I made a roast dinner
By yourself?
for myself in my house.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's just you've meal prep for the entire week.
Sunday.
Just looking after yourself, you know.
You should have called me.
Here's the thing. Again, I'm in such a beautiful space because I was like, I want to call this person and call that person, invite everybody over. Because I've just got my own place as well. So the kitchen, I've got like a 7-burner cooker, everything. Like I've really been doing bits. I was like, no, this is for you today. Because what I normally do, I want to host for everyone. And let me cook this for you. And let me do this for you. And I mean, Danielle, do it for Aneesa, do it for yourself. Do you know what I mean? Do it for yourself today. Like look after you and just love you now.
I hear that.
It was beautiful. But next time when I'm having my house warming,
Invite me.
Definitely invited within the next month. So definitely.
Do you do therapy?
I'm still on a waiting list for the last 4 to 5 years with the NHS, but I do private therapy, so I'll pay for that myself and stuff like that, just to keep me afloat whilst I wait for the particular therapy that I'm looking for.
I've been thinking about it. One of my friends does therapy, and she's been telling us that it's really helpful.
It will change your life. It will change your life, especially as a Black woman. I feel like if you grew up in a house whereby your needs weren't met, or you weren't heard or listened to, or you were told to go look after this brother and that cousin and the rest of it, it's very helpful. You recognize a lot of the things that have happened to you shouldn't have happened, and now you have the control and power to stop them from ever happening again, and ensuring that your family and your generations come after that.
Yeah, you break the cycle.
You can. It's a lot of work. It's not like 1 session or 10 sessions.
It's
like
working on yourself, isn't it?
Every day. It's a constant thing. It's
I love that. So what does Sons of Anarchy mean? Because I googled it and I can't find
the meaning. No. So I made my own meaning. So Son of Anarchy. So the Ankh means life. The Ankh itself represents the Egyptian sign of life. So it represents life and fertility. And anarchy is obviously
anarchy.
Yeah. So Son of Anarchy is the
Crazy
thing.
life.
I always feel like I think that's probably one of my biggest issues is my self-awareness and my accountability in the situation, that even when something is not my fault, I'm still like, no, but I'm sure I did something in all of this to make it. And I feel like in actuality, we always do, because once we attain our accountability, it's like we have power over that situation now. Okay, I did that thing. Yeah. I'm sorry for doing that thing, and I'll make sure that wouldn't ever happen again, because now I can control who I am. So it was like, this is something that I gave birth to, a relationship that I was in a few years ago. Wow. So 4 years have gone past. It's about 7 years ago now.
Wow. Wait, how old are you now?
Huh?
Or that's not an appropriate question to ask?
Girl, you want to know how I'm 27.
Oh, it's a baby. No,
I'm a baby.
Because I always say, whenever I say that, it's condescending.
No, fine. Go ahead. Call you a baby.
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
Yeah.
I'm a baby.
Okay, cool. I thought you was younger than that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought you was like 25.
No, since I've been old in this thing for a long time.
You're not old, trust me. Wait till you get to my age.
How old are you?
Not that old, to be honest.
You're not old.
No, but I'm over 30.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm gonna cry. Let's move on.
Sorry. Where was I?
It's all right,
So
don't
yeah,
worry
Son of
about
Anne Cocky was in a relationship. It's, I guess, because of my own trauma and my own needs that have been unmet, I allowed for a situation to develop again, ignoring my own needs.
Okay.
And do you understand? So that's what it is. I gave birth to something that I never wanted. I gave birth to this thing that I wanted love, but it's anarchy, isn't it? And that's what it was.
What's your favorite song from this project?
Oh, Shedden's Interlude, by far.
Yeah, do you know
By
what? I'm not gonna lie.
far.
I do like it. It's a good song.
I love
And
that.
You've got a couple of features on this as well.
Yes.
K the Infinite.
K the Infinite, obviously my home dog from Day, and then
Where is he from? London?
Originally?
No, yeah, no.
Yeah,
like,
he's not.
ends-wise.
Shall I put your ends up?
Oh.
Essex, like Woodford.
Oh, sorry. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, we could have just said like East London.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I'm not from London. I'm sorry. Me, I'm Miss Literal for everything. I'm like, I'm the worst person.
E10.
Yeah. I'm pretty certain it's number 10, Sherlin Road. I'm pretty certain it is.
Okay, cool. No, he's cool though. You sound really dope with rappers. I mean, you sound great by yourself, yeah. But I love it when you team up. Like,
yeah. I you know what it is? I thrive. I just love people that are great at what they do.
Yeah.
I love good energy.
Yeah.
Ruth. That's really what it is.
How did you meet up with K the Infinite and
how did I meet him? I put Bridge the Gap on SoundCloud on maybe like the 10th of December 2015. And then in like 2 days' time, it had like 5,000 views. And then people messaging me. So he was one of the people that messaged me and was like, yo, da, 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 da. But I guess what he was talking about, and he's very spiritual.
Yeah.
We just had a connection from then. And then like we just started like video calling each other. We just became friends instantly from then. And then within the next 2 months, we recorded Such As Life, which is like now been on like BBC One Extra and stuff like that. So we've had a really beautiful journey together. I'm really grateful.
Is he the favorite? Who's your favorite rapper that you've worked with?
Oh,
I don't know. I can't ask that question, can I?
I'm not doing that.
Come on, be controversial.
Give me something to work with.
What am I going to use for Instagram clips?
Come on.
You
can use this one.
But we'll get into that later. But cool. I'm going to play In Memory, which is with
N.A.
Yes, with Nate.
I miss him so much. I love you, Andre. Amazing.
Andre.
Yeah, and
why are you baiting up his government name?
No, he's fine. Nobody knows. It's fine.
Yeah, but this Sheldon's Interlude is beautiful.
I love that song so much.
Can you say that about your own songs?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you have to pretend to be humble.
Oh, Quinternal!
No, this is definitely one of my favorite songs from the album.
It's not like I'm like, oh, she's a sick singer, you know. It's not like, oh yeah, I think she's sick. It's not even that.
Yeah, but can I ask you a question? Do you know that you're sick?
No.
Are you quite humble when it comes to like your vocal ability?
Yeah, very much so. I think it's, again, do you know what? We're not on live. We're not doing on radio. Are we still recording? It's not going to be part of the show, isn't it?
Okay.
No, it's fine. You know what it is? It's fine. In life, I've been through a lot of things, Ruth. A lot of things. All kinds of things. So it's kind of like, just by me being here today is truly the grace of God. It's the strength. I know it's nothing to do with me.
Yeah. It's not by your might.
It's not by me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not by me, because me, I would have given up
a
very, very long time ago. So I know it's not me. It's just really as simple as that. And I think also trauma being that when you're in like primary school, junior school, whatever, you get bullied. I used to get bullied. I was the kid that got bullied. Yeah, I was the weird kid. It doesn't look like it now, seem like it now.
What was weird about you?
I would mix like my fruit juice with my yogurt.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I was one of them kids. I was the one that was hiding under the tables and talking to my invisible friends and stuff. I was the weird kid. But again, that comes from we can laugh at it now. It comes from a space of I get it. It was trauma from a very early age, and because of that, people saying to you, shut up, you can't sing, shut up, stop singing. It gave me a complex.
Really?
Proper. Sometimes I want to go on Facebook and be like, who can sing now? But I'm like, bitch, it's just your ego. Relax. Like,
but I guess it if people like chip away at your confidence, it takes a time. It takes a while to rebuild it. So
yeah.
But
Even
cool. We're gonna discuss this more off air because you know they don't deserve the conversation. I'm joking. This is In Memory with
Oh
MA.
yes.
God, to be God, must rule the heart and transform it.
Be so on track.
Your eyes are seeking different colors. Sometimes they creep and make me weep. Ooh, Conjuring love on the east side. Paradox we hold high. Love hurts and pain flies. Cause I don't give
You're about to bait up my address on the internet.
I was about to say, where are you going this evening? Come home with me. Let's go bun.
I don't do that.
And I neither do I. How are you talking about Ruth?
The zone with Ruth, not MJ.
Sorry.
MJ stands for Mary Jane because back in the day.
You know, wow, this is me. I told you I live under a rock. You know, when 2 and 2 just goes,
Yeah,
oh my god.
My mum hates it though.
You're
But I was like, why are you calling yourself Mary Jane? Mary Jane. I don't
understand.
My mum is
Sis, like, be like, sis, I can tell you, but you ain't gonna like it.
Yeah. No, I usually just say, oh, I'm a big fan of Spider-Man.
But she didn't even test that. Did she not come hit you with the Spider-Man questions?
No, my mum is not a fool. She knows exactly what I want. But
but
she got mummy.
Yes, auntie. Love that.
That was Lost in Louise.
Yes, I love that song.
I like the video.
Thank you.
Very raunchy.
You think it's raunchy? I don't think that's so well behaved for me.
That is well behaved.
Yeah.
You're naked in the video.
I'm not even naked.
I'm joking. I love it though. I call that song like two for one, like 3 for 1.
Why?
Because there's so many different vibes in that one song.
What, in the beat or the like everything? You know, you're right. There's
Not
spoken word in it.
Yeah, so a little bit in the beat, but more in like your delivery. So you switch up your flows and stuff like that. There's a little bit of reggae, there's a little bit of spoken word / like slow rap.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you've got a bit of everything in there. Just trying to show everyone that you're very versatile.
This is something that I put out a few years ago. I think I was 2018. I put this out.
2017 actually.
Really? Is it 2017?
I don't know. I wrote it down as 2017, but I could have.
Oh, I really believed you. No, wait. No, it was, it was 2017. It was the 26th of July. I shot this video, 2017.
And you had the shortcut?
Yes, that's when I cut my hair off in 2017 because I was like, I want to get accustomed to my face. I was like, no makeup, no nothing, just me, just face. Yeah, just face. And it actually really helped me and pushed me on my journey of like.
Did you appreciate yourself?
Oh yeah, a lot more. To the point where like now most people recognize me more without makeup than when I have makeup on.
Yeah, because I don't think I've watched.
Very rarely.
Yeah,
very rarely.
I love the shortcut on you though.
Thank you.
I love these braids though. These braids are
braids
dangling.
by Menable. Sorry, sis.
Oh yeah, big up because I need to go
braids
to
by
see my hair as well.
Menable.
This is giving me Beyonce lemonade style.
Sorry, yeah, I hate this corn.
Love it,
Don't
love
get
it.
me. Thank
Cool.
you.
Yeah, so that was Lost in Louise. I really enjoyed that video.
Thank
My
you.
3-1 video. But this is the song that I'm about to play now. Yeah, is definitely in my top 10 Aneesa Marie songs. It's Temporary Feelings.
I wrote that on the train coming to London. That's one of my favorite songs as well. I love that song so much.
But I like it because it's got Eclipse in it. Well, obviously, I like it.
It was an E to the. It's that voice in it.
When I tell you, like, it's just it makes so much sense. But yeah, cool. So this is Temporary Feelings.
Crystal clear, pristine, glacier eyes. Wanna feel something so nice between you and I.
You was telling me you're about to give me an exclusive to a new
Yeah,
single.
about to drop Woes very soon. But I've been working since 2015.
2015.
Yeah, because again, like the project, the visual project itself, like I wanted it to have intention. I wanted to do my.
What, have you shot the video to it already?
No, for Woes we haven't, but the song's been done. It's been done for a while. I've got a few songs that have been done for a while, but again, it's like because I want to also. I get told a lot that I don't share a lot with.
Don't share what?
Like me, and I'm like I feel like I can share a lot of that with.
I feel like you're quite vulnerable.
I'm very open.
Yeah.
But I think might not necessarily be in a way that's easy for people to understand. So when I create a visual, I want at least the story that I'm speaking about to be seen,
Okay,
so that one can make more sense of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then apply it to whatever they're hearing and thinking.
I am very, very interested in seeing that. Don't tell
What
me what's
Woes?
about- Yeah.
I can't tell you.
Yeah, don't tell me
No,
too
but
much.
Woes is it's a labor of love. It's very
Okay.
expensive.
You were saying that the song that I just played
Temporary Feelings.
was
One of my favorite songs.
Me too, honestly. And I think Kate Infinite and Eclipse, they absolutely killed it as well.
Yes, they did.
You were saying that you got it sent over from America.
Yeah, so again, the beat is P Soul. But I had wrote my own version of the song, and then these guys in the States from Texas. And like even that to me at the time was like, who are these people
Yeah.
from Texas? I'm thinking Beyonce is from Texas. So like, who are these people from Texas? Oh my god. Oh my god. And then he was like, oh, we really like the song. We want you to be on it, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, let me write my verse. I wrote my verse, sent it over to them. I recorded it.
Yeah.
Boom. Oh no, they haven't. Yeah. So
I mean, maybe it's the time difference. Maybe it hasn't reached them
maybe
yet.
that's the reason.
Yeah.
Why. Maybe that's the reason.
Are they
why.
still active?
They are still active, but I feel like they, like again, I think with artists, sometimes what is special to me may not necessarily be special to somebody else. And I love that song so much. I was like, okay, what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna take this song, and you guys can get full writer credit on it for the chorus and what have you. But I'm gonna use this song because this is like
you can't waste it. Do you know what I mean?
I can't waste this shit. Sorry, stuff. I can't waste this at all.
And also, like creatives go through a lot of stuff. Sometimes if you reach out to someone, they might not be in the place to receive it
At
just
that
because
time.
they're going through.
That's a good point. Yeah. that's a very
whatever.
good point.
So I feel like people, because I've worked with producers before, that have been like, oh, like let's get this person this year. Let's work with this person. Like, nah, I sent that person a beat. They didn't holler at me again. Like,
It's like, yeah, but the time is different. It's different.
You don't know what
you've
that
actually
person's
just made
going
a
through.
very, 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 very good point.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
very good
honestly,
point.
I feel like as creatives, we all like our mentals fluctuate so much. We should all take it easy on each other.
Yeah, and
We
be
should
more
never-
understanding.
Do you get what I mean? Like, if
towards one
I
another.
invite someone to come to an interview and they're like, I can't come or whatever reason, I don't take it personally.
My anxiety was playing up today, but I was also like,
Anxiety was playing up too.
It was just like, it's just going to be an excuse for myself to be like, no, don't come, find a reason not to come. And I was like, no, this is for you.
Yeah.
It's going to, like, you have to, if you're in that space and you find yourself in that space quite often, you have to remind yourself that everything on this planet is working for you.
Yeah.
Man, like, that's been created by this earth is working for
Yeah.
you. Nothing is against you.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And as long as you take a step, it might not work out, but it's a step. Do you know what I mean? So I get mad anxiety too. Like, there'll be times I'm like, oh man, should I even do this show? Should I just cancel it today? Like, no, go and do it.
Yeah. Push
then-
yourself out in the comfort zone, and you'll see like this will come normal to you.
Do you feel proud of yourself once you've like pushed yourself to do something that
I feel proud of myself in general. I'm not
Love
gonna
it.
lie. I've just gone through a very difficult couple of years, and I'm here. I'm alive. I've got my own space. I'm doing me. I'm literally doing me.
you're
Like, and the fact of the matter is, I should not be here right now. I should be
you
on
should be
drugs.
here, man.
No, but what I'm saying is like the story that was written for me is to be on drugs or to not be here. Like, not here. I'm here.
Yeah. And you're very present.
And I'm extremely present. So all I can say is I can give thanks. Like
Yeah.
every moment, even when I'm feeling awful, I'm just like, you know what, thank you.
Yeah, I do feel you. So like you wake up and do like 5 things that you're grateful for.
Yeah. And if it's 5, if it's 10, it's whatever.
Mm-hmm. I don't do 10 because sometimes I can't think of 10 and I'm like, oh, I don't have
Even the
anything.
sun, even the breeze, you know, like you feel the breeze on your face in the morning, or like my kitten is 6 months.
Oh yeah, so you post about your cat.
I post about him all the time. That's my
you wanted to get your cat a sibling or something, and then you was upset.
So he's supposed to be coming this weekend, and then brother was like, "Oh,
who's supposed to be coming?
The kitten supposed to be coming this weekend.
The new kitten.
Yeah, it was supposed to be coming just the weekend just gone. Yeah.
Oh wait, so you are getting a new kitten?
Because
you was
because
listed.
My child needs a child. He needs someone to play with.
The last time I saw your story, you was kind of reading off the reasons why getting another kitten is a bad idea.
I was talking about it's £600 extra.
Yeah.
No, I still get it. Right?
Said F it.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? Because Liv is bougie. I'm not gonna lie. Liv be drinking filtered water. He's been Apple Claws, and I'm like, Apple Claws is a very expensive cat brand.
Your cat is not bougie. It's you who's bougie. It's you. What do you mean filled water?
Sorry, thank you.
How does the cat know how to get filled water?
No, I like that one. It's not your cat that's bougie. It's you.
But it's cool, man.
This cat's in a box enjoying his life.
And that's be all right, strolling the street.
Do you remember we just bought you bought your thing recently? She bought a cat tower. So I've got a cat tower, but I've made him play on it since he was baby.
Is that the thing that they scratch on?
That's the post, but it's like got like his jump thing, like balls and stuff to play with. And her cats don't play with them but they're grown cats.
Okay. So they're too mature for that.
They're too mature, but I grew my baby from early on it, and he just
loves that shit.
He loves that.
Oh, that's cute.
So he needs someone else to play with because I haven't got. I'm not gonna lie. What am I doing at my big age playing with a cat? Do you know how fast cats are? Am I an animal?
I mean,
like
play with cats. If you've got a cat, like I'd love a cat to be honest with you.
And she's got 3.
I feel like there may be a limit to how many cats one should have.
No. But to be fair, if they're boys, then yes, because
are they all boys?
No,
boys. Do you have them neutered?
I had lived. Yes.
See, that's.
I did have him.
See, now this is the only thing because I was gonna get a pet during lockdown. Thank God I didn't though, because I think it was like the lockdown blues.
Oh, you felt it's like, let me have a baby quickly because I'm lonely.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I was like, let me just get a puppy. But then now that outside is open, I ain't trying to stay at home looking after no dog.
Really upset me, you know that. He's out here making big decisions. Like, yeah, let me just get because I feel like shit right now. But we have responsibilities.
That's what I'm saying. So, but the thing that stopped me from getting a cat is that, or a dog, is that like you get them neutered.
Is that what stopped you from getting one?
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Wow, you're a nice person.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna lie. So I was told at first that
Liv
was a girl. So I was like, okay, this makes sense. Naomi, Olivier, Molly, 2-time Albert on Campbell. This is great. AKA Bill Player 1. And then I was told he's a boy. I was like, well, I'm not changing the name. And then I was told that I just assumed that his extremely engorged testicles, I just thought were female organs.
Oh, because like,
being a West Indian and everything, you hear that the cat fat and whatever. So I just assumed that's where it came from.
No,
I was like, I swear
that's not what it means.
Well, I know that now. And he's a boy. The woman called my my partner at the time and was like, so she is actually a he. And I was like,
don't tell the cat what they are.
It makes sense now. He's definitely a he. I'm not gonna lie.
Is it?
And when I found out it was a guy, I was like, oh.
Is it?
I was like,
Do they make like weird noises, like when they want to make, when they're horny and stuff?
I don't know.
The girls do, innit? Yeah.
I don't know.
Apparently they whine in the middle of the night.
What do you mean whine?
Like they make.
Like, imagine the cat just whining.
No, not whining. It's too Caribbean.
No, sorry, you said whine. I was like, what? The cat was gonna be whining like.
Oh my days. Okay, cool. But you love your babies.
I do. I want to get a ferret. I want to get a snake and a dog.
All your animals will just eat each other.
What's that got to do with me? You don't work it out. This is your brother and your sister love each other. That's what my mum used to tell us. Love each other.
That is jokes.
And I have the cats and they do eat each
Is
But
it?
why? I don't understand why anybody would have a snake.
I'm a dog.
No, snakes are beautiful. Snakes are so loving.
Snakes are so lovely.
Don't ever get it twisted just because it said in the Bible that the snake was
The Bible. I watched David Attenborough. I know what a snake can do. I cannot. I don't understand.
No, that's the best line I've ever heard in my life.
The hell is
The
a snake,
Bible, sis. I watched David Attenborough. I don't know about you.
What the hell is a snake doing in my house? Are you not scared that it would like break out of the tank and strangle you to death?
Why would it do that?
But she said that he did.
Don't listen.
Tara's neighbours slept for about a week. They kept on knocking on my door.
Wait,
How old were you?
I'm scared to
Wait.
go on the toilet. This was
sorry.
before he died.
Aneesa Marie's friend is telling us a story about how her snake cracked out of the cage and terrorized your neighbors.
No, I just had to warn them because it's the law.
Living in
Oh.
fear. Living in
If the
fear.
snake
Still living
goes
in
missing,
fear.
you've got to let everybody know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie
Do
to
you know how many snakes there are? in
I don't
England?
care. You can find that snake tomorrow. I'm calling the police, the council, everyone on your ass. Be like, yes, making too much
Press
noise.
number 5
I hear
for noise
violence
complaints.
inside. I can smell marijuana. I'm snitching. You're moving out. Get out of here. Snake next door.
I'm
you're
sure there's
mad.
some illegal immigrants next door.
Yeah, she's not from here.
She's working.
I've become so Brexit so quickly. I'm joking. All right,
She's not
cool.
joking.
Speaking of immigration, would you ever work with? Would you ever like? Okay, sorry. Speaking of immigration, you've got 10K to
Okay.
move to another country and work with another artist. Where are you going and who are you working with?
Wait, why? So why do we have to speak about immigration?
No, because we was joking. Like I
Oh,
thought
okay.
immigration, and then it was a segue.
I was like, whoa.
Because I want to know like what countries.
I was about to say it's ice about to walk in here, but it's not even.
No,
that.
yeah, it's not America.
It's not America. Thank Jesus for that right
F
now.
them anyway.
Anyway.
But yeah, if you could go anywhere,
Mhm.
what country would you go to, and which artist would you work with in that country?
If I go, well, so the country that I go to, does it have to correlate with the person that lives that I want to work with?
I mean, kind of, but not necessarily.
Well, I can be like, I want to go to Switzerland and work with, I don't know, Gwen Stefani or something like that.
Is that what you want to do?
No, I don't. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking.
I mean,
before
okay. So the question was because, like, you know,
Well, I would
what
love to
country
work
do
with
you think-
D'Angelo. D'Angelo is like my A1 stay one. D'Angelo,
That'd be
Kendrick
crazy.
Lamar, Erica Badu, obviously, Bilal. Now I've seen her do it, potentially Jasmine Sullivan
okay.
as well.
Wait, now that you've seen her do it,
Yeah, her.
yeah.
Because you know what it is, Jasmine Sullivan's vocals to me, there's nobody else that does it like her.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And hers is a phenomenal singer, but they're very different styles.
Mhm.
And hearing them together was like,
Yeah, I agree.
okay, sis.
Have you listened to
well,
hers album?
No, I haven't.
It's great. Again, I feel like her is also therapy, like to me. So
I've heard that as well. I've
Yeah.
heard that from a few
definitely go
people.
check it out.
Yeah, so D'Angelo, Kendrick, definitely Kendrick, JID.
Okay. Yeah.
Love JID.
What about in the UK? Is there anyone in the UK that you'd love to like jump on their track?
Heady one, Abracadabra.
That's crazy. How would you? But they do drill.
So do I.
Okay, sing drill.
No!
That's what I should have done. I should have bought a drill. I should have bought
go
like
on. I can do it, you know, don't even watch-
I can't. That's not a drill beat, is it?
No,
No.
we see we just started hey!
And Shannon then had to do the
No,
drill.
but Heady
Well,
one, Abra, pot of paper. Are you crazy? Are you
That would be
crazy?
amazing.
Are you dumb? Pot of paper.
That would be crazy.
Pot of paper. Easily pot of paper.
You know, produce some real like.
I
That will
think
give you
them lot are
goosebumps.
mad. And I don't know why, but my spirit's saying Wiley for some reason. I feel like
Wiley.
I'm gonna meet him in the next few months and things are just gonna pop off.
But you know, like you like someone like Wiley makes like say dance hits and stuff like that. Yeah. Would you
Right,
ever cross
exactly.
genres?
Yeah.
Would you?
I
Work?
really want to do Amapiano, and I feel like that will be my way to
Oh.
cross genres.
That would be crazy.
I want to work Black Coffee today.
That's you see now that's what you should have said. South Africa, black coffee, perfect. That's your answer.
I love it.
Yeah.
And then and
Yeah.
I'd love to do the video because I love to dance. It's one of my
Can you
favorites.
dance? How's your leg work?
Leg work's great. Footwork. I feel like I'm better when I'm waved.
So
I
wait,
cannot explain it. It's like I'm a little bit stiff when I haven't had a drink. When I've got a drink, I'm like oil. I'm like, ah.
yeah. No, we need to go dancing.
Seriously.
Yeah, no, I haven't. Do you know what? One thing that I miss about like outside, like, because obviously now you can go to bars and stuff like that,
It's
but
not
you
the
have
same,
to,
though.
you have
You
to stay
can't sit down.
seated. Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss just going out and like sweating, dancing,
Mm.
but not to obviously places where people can see me. I have to go somewhere like
Yeah.
y'all don't know me.
Yeah.
I'm here
Hair
to dance.
sweat out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just a dancer. You got your gloves on and everything. Like, Mama didn't raise no food.
Imagine that though. Imagine that. That's one thing that I miss about outside, just dancing.
Me too. I haven't been dancing for a long time.
I can definitely see you on the I'm a piano wave though.
I love it. It's one of my favorite genres. Like I love it. Subcentral, deep house.
Do you think you'd be able to write to it, or do you think you?
No, I've already done. I've done bare sub house songs. I just don't. I've got lots of stuff out there. I just.
Do you feel like you have to be very particular with the music that you put out, like because right now your sound is quite soul R&B. You don't want to put out anything that's kind of conflicted.
You know what? It's very difficult because I'm a human being just like everybody else that just enjoys music.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's what I like. If I like it, I want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I should be boxed into
Yeah,
for
I
it to just
agree.
being this one thing that's what you're known for and that's what you do. I'm
I feel like
creative.
as long as you make good music, you should be
Yeah,
able to.
as long as the energy and the spirit is right. I've had a few conversations with Mr. Coffee himself. So you know what I mean? As long as
You
the
have?
Yeah.
Girl.
So I'm saying, like, God is good. God is
Okay,
very
so when we
good.
go to South Africa,
I want to go for my birthday this year, so maybe this
when's your
year,
birthday?
December.
Okay.
I'm a Sag. Did I lie? Did I lie?
December
16th.
Okay, nice. I'm September 17th. If you want to put it in your diary.
Really?
Yeah, summer Virgo.
My friend, well, my old manager was she was like 12 or 16, I think.
Yeah. Do you know what? For some reason, I get along really well with Virgos.
You
Like, I
really,
don't
I
know.
feel like you guys will get on really, really well.
Yeah.
Really, really
I like ambitious. Well, people that move. Yeah,
that are
so-
always, and you're definitely one of those people.
Try, try. But yeah,
You
so
don't try, you just do.
I love you.
You just do.
But again, cool. I've got two more of your songs, and then we're gonna play our game because
I know the
it's
time's going.
Yeah, I
sorry.
can't believe that we've spoken for so long. But I want to play Chinese Whispers because
Ding, 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 ding.
I really like this
is
video
Aneesa.
as well. Is this a video that you
So
yourself as well?
I co-create. Well, it was my storyline, but I co-created it with my ex-partner, and yeah.
Okay.
Let's leave it
That's
at
yeah,
that.
that's a nice introduction. There you go. This is
No, but
Chinese
it's
Whispers.
like phenomenal piece of work. Lots of research, lots of like history was done into this.
Really?
Yeah. So after if you see the video, there's a woman that I'm reenacting, which is Concert Wu. She died on the 16th of December, like 500 something BC. And I was like, because her birthday, the death day is the same as my birthday. She was like the only female emperor of China in the history of China. But her history is quite conflicted. But again, because men wrote the history and they said that she was a very barbaric woman that rose to fame and power.
Yeah.
So they're saying, well, because men wrote it, it might not actually be true that
Yeah.
she was as ghastly as she
Definitely
actually
not
was,
true.
which is Chinese Whispers in essence, right?
But you know what? Sorry, I know we have to.
That's fine. I know we've got to hurry up.
Yeah, but you know, a man could have the same reputation, and they'll be like, they'll write books about him, and men to this day will be reading books trying to study
Yeah.
how to be like this.
And I
wicked
think that's the
man.
biggest issue with patriarchy in itself. It's like, why would somebody want to change something when it works for them? If everything's worked in your favor for centuries, then why would I want to change it?
Yeah.
Why would I? Even, it could be outdated. It doesn't actually, the idea, like some of the things like, I don't want to say this, but in the Bible, for instance, that are slightly outdated, or let's say any religious text, right? It's outdated,
Yeah.
but people swear and die by it, right? It's the same kind of thing, but especially when it
for
works in the favor of
the ruling.
Yeah.
class, let's say.
Yeah.
But cool.
Let's just talk about that another time.
Yeah, let's get off air and talk
That's
about it.
fine.
This is Aneesa Marie Chinese.
Chinese whispers, they wanna say, this ladies night, know that I'm feeling right. Yes, it's ladies night, know what I mean. Oh, yes, it's
You're a very important person in my life, and I feel like we are in each other's life for like a greater
Bad
purpose,
baby. That was Aneesa Marie.
and it's not by chance that we met when we did. And our birthdays are like 4 days apart.
I'm saying it.
Yeah, no, you got it right. You got it right.
Can't-
Yes, stop.
Do the flaws.
Yeah, so it's first love abundantly within FLAW.
Flaw. Lovely.
But again, obviously, flaws we see as those are your flaws.
Yeah.
They're not flaws, though, are they?
You re-released it though. Listen, I'm onto it. Because I didn't hear when it first came out, and then
You're right.
Yeah,
Oh my
you're
God.
right.
So I had everything come out in 2021 now? 2019.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was the reason behind like re-releasing it?
I just didn't feel like it did as well as it needed to. And I feel like again, like with
So you didn't make any changes like sonically to the.
no.
Okay. I thought maybe you took it down,
Nah.
remixed it, and whatever. I don't know.
I had another guy Kick Dust remix it as such, like in the sense of just redo the mix.
Okay, yeah.
But it wasn't to say like I re-recorded or I did X. No,
Because I did feel like it sounded like it was.
nothing. I did nothing vocally different. I did not haven't done anything to that project in like
Like,
2 or 3 years.
Because it was on my website, you was like, take it down, put this one up. I was like,
Oh, for real?
that's
No,
the
no,
same
no.
thing.
But when you hear it, this is what I'm learning. Like when I first started in music, I didn't know anything like at all. So it's like go and sing a song and hopefully for the best, right?
Mhm.
And now it's like this is the same song, but it's just a year apart with a different mix, and I can hear differently.
Yeah.
So that in itself can elevate your music
Yeah.
by 2-3 years.
Do you know, honestly, the mix and like how the song is probably the most important thing.
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't sound, so you get
Then
some
what's the
really
point?
rubbish songs that are well produced and they
Mm.
do amazingly, but then you get some amazing songs that are not that well produced. But do you know what I mean? So like,
I'm learning.
yeah.
I'm learning. It's like a process of learning and then applying what I'm learning into that thing. It's beautiful.
lovely. Okay, we're almost out of time. But
I
before we
know,
go,
sorry.
we're gonna play a quick game. Yeah, this is sing the first line of the song.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Sing the first line of the song.
I'm a little
So
bit
I
wet.
found a couple of songs, some old school, new school, whatever. Yeah, and you have to sing the first line of the song. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm only gonna play a bit of it. Okay.
Oh, wait, you get to play the song as well.
I'm
Okay.
gonna play the instrumental.
Oh, that's fine. I thought you was going to tell me the lines.
No. I'm gonna play the instrumental, and you're gonna.
Which baby? At last, Etta James. At last, my love has come along. At last, my love has come along.
You have to sing it like you really like.
My lonely days are over.
I want to hear the first word. I love that song.
thing going on.
Yes. We both know.
Yes!
Yes. I love it.
Go ahead.
All right, cool. You ready? If you don't get this one, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
I tried to push it away.
Can you sing it,
Okay.
please?
I try to leave it. How's it go? I try to change it with my hair.
Should I give you the phone?
I
Okay, because it's
wear my
beautiful. I'm gonna give you
credit
the phone.
card.
So far, you're 3 out of 3. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
I know the song. Da 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 da. Oh, was it butterflies? All you got to do is not
Answer
answer
your
your call when I'm trying to get through.
through.
Okay, come on.
But who
Where's
sang it?
Glory
I'm
Nade?
gonna give you.
Where's Glory Nade though?
She got
All of them right.
no, she didn't. She got 4 out of 6.
Sorry, G.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. you're too
I'm
excited.
too
Yeah.
excited. Sorry. I don't know what that love is to me. Sorry. I don't know what is what you done to me. And in such a crazy way.
I don't know if I can be giving you these points because
What? No,
you're
I'm giving you the
you're chopping
lines.
up the words.
Whatever it is, what you did.
Okay, sorry, because you're doing it well. I'm gonna give it to you.
I don't know the words. Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. So they'll just get 6 right.
Oh, there's one more. There's one more.
Oh.
You didn't sing the first line
Okay,
of the
sorry.
song. Mhm.
What, the first line of the song?
Yes.
I'm about to say, and I.
No. Think of
You ever. That's what I
No.
was going to do. Last night I
I
saw you standing. I knew I did. Started pretending I knew you. And you knew me too.
Just like
Yeah,
a
that's
baby. I'm sorry.
I wanted to do that as well. Ooh. Oh, let me tell you about this girl maybe I met. Her name was Brown Sugar and so we were making them constantly. That's why my love.
Yeah. You're like 6 for
Yeah.
6. Well done. You are a musical G. But I don't know. I feel like maybe I made it too easy.
No, you didn't.
Okay, don't worry.
You put Etta James, which is from like the 60s.
Yeah, you see what I tried to like.
You put like a whole
So,
melody
like,
of
90s,
songs, but
yeah.
I love music so much. Yeah,
You listen to everything, innit?
I do.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so speaking of listening to everything, I asked you your album in focus this week.
Right. So my album in focus this week is the MTV Unplugged album by Lauryn Hill.
Mhm.
That album changed my life, and every time I listen to it, no matter what decade I'm in, it kind of like there's always a new meaning, a refreshed meaning
Yeah.
to it. I just pull it back, and there's a new spiritual meaning, there's a new emotional meaning, there's
Yeah.
a new meaning of like what I need to achieve physically, or how I need to deal with people
Mhm.
emotionally on a day-to-day basis. There's so many messages in that, and I feel like that project saved my life and is constantly helping me to regenerate a new one.
It's beautiful.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love that project. Thank you.
And you know what? I actually feel like because that was her second project from
After the Miseducation.
Miseducation. And obviously there was a lot of things that went on behind the scenes with Miseducation, and Miseducation in itself came from a place of growth, learning, and lessons as
Amen.
well. So with the Unplugged album,
Mhm.
I like it because it's so different. Like she doesn't use
Have you
like
listened to it?
yeah, but
Not many people have, you know.
no, I think you have to kind of go. No, you don't really have to go looking for it, but it's there. But I feel like it's different because she doesn't really use the same beats and stuff that she did before. It's mostly acoustic.
Yeah, so it's just
You know what
her
I mean?
playing on the guitar, and then
Guitar.
she's got somebody in the back, and then her
Do you know what I
husband
mean?
playing on the drums.
But I just think the message behind it is, if you know Lauryn Hill's story or where she's come from, where she's been, and everything that she's been through, I feel like this will connect with you differently. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like Lauryn Hill's always a person that's preaching. She's always giving you lessons. She's always giving you keys. She's always teaching you. She teaches you from her own mistakes as well.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like she's very unapologetic with like her life.
The reality of
Do you know what I mean?
it is and what it isn't.
And I feel like
I
this.
feel that.
Do you get what I mean?
I
So
feel that. Yeah.
anyway, because we're running out of time, we can't really get in as deep as I would like to.
Love that.
But yeah, before we go, because I'm about to play one Lauryn Hill song, and then we're gonna
Okay.
skedaddle.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, girl.
Yeah.
Let's go get it. You know what I'm saying? Let's
We
go
gonna
get
get
it.
Yeah. What's your name and where can we find you?
Oh, so I'm about to say, wait for my government name.
No.
So my music name is Aneesa Marie. That's ANEESA apostrophe Marie, and you can find me on all major music platforms or my social media, which is my Instagram and my Twitter or my Facebook. That's Aneesa Marie.
Yeah.
Alpha November Echo Sugar Alpha Mother Alpha Romeo India Echo. Thank you very
You've
much.
rehearsed that, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay, and what can we look forward to?
I have a triptych coming out. It should have come out last year, but COVID again.
A what?
So a triptych. So it's a 3-part video. So I
Okay.
wanted again to share a bit more of myself, but visually. So the point where people that prefer to see, everyone's a different learner, right? So you can either get I'm not gonna say spoon fed, but you can either like hear audibly, see visually, or tactile, what have you. I'm a visual learner.
Okay.
So whilst I can hear my music all day, every day, it's fine. But other people might not get it in the same way that I'm trying to translate it, but audibly. So
Yeah.
I create visuals as well.
Okay.
Part of that. So
When's it coming out? We just have to follow you and stay up to
when
date.
my patrons pay me some money.
Are you on Patreon?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I will subscribe to your
am.
Patreon right now. What's your Patreon?
Patreon's Aneesa Marie.
Aneesa Marie. Let me write it down. Me, I'm.
Well,
Do you know, I almost subscribe to Joe Budden's Patreon. I know, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Joe Budden.
Yeah.
That woman hating. Anyway, let me just.
We're gonna talk about this off air.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Thank you so much for your time.
It's all
and
right.
your
Thank
energy.
you
I really
for
appreciate it.
thank you for sticking around. It's been a great conversation. I absolutely loved it.
Always be here.
Right now, you're top of leaderboard, 6 out of 6. Let's see who can match you. But for now, guys, don't forget to follow me on all my socials as well at Ruth MJ Naldi. Subscribe to the YouTube and just stay up to date for all my content. I've got some nice stuff coming out for you guys. This is Lauryn Hill with Gotta Find Peace of Mind.
I knew he was gonna choose this song
Because it's the perfect way to end the show.
This is
Do you know
the
what I mean?
tune. This is the
Yeah.
song that got me through everything. So yeah, thank you for
that's
choosing
definitely-
this, man.
No problem. Thank you for coming on our show, my show.
Yeah.